It is Chris here on 102.7 Mom FM, Hot Country Hits 99.9. And in the studio with us is Katie Provenzano. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Andrew Skinner. I forgot your last name for a moment, so I thought I'd just recover there real quickly. How you doing?
That's all right. I'm doing great.
All right. Sounds good. Hey, thanks for coming in today. And we're going to be talking, Katie, about programs and pirates and all that good stuff. It was Talk Like a Pirate Day the other day. And it was meow.
Arr.
Yeah. It was also meow like a pirate. Have you ever heard of that?
Meow?
Yeah.
How do you meow like a pirate?
So, no idea. But I had to read into it, and because this is going to lead into our first story, our first project there at LACA, is that on the pirate ships, there used to be cats always on the pirate ships, and they took care of the rodents, and that helped to keep the pirates healthy because the rodents weren't all like disease-ridden and all that stuff.
Well, that's a good idea.
So meow like a pirate, and I'm not sure, but it is.
Sounds like a book that my daughter would read.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about this as we start our segment here. And by the way, you can watch this on our Facebook page. Our YouTube channel is going on this as well. And of course, listen to it on your radio and your smart devices too. Let's talk with Andy. Screening for Pirates of the North Coast.
Yes.
What's going on there?
So, Pirates of the North Coast is a locally filmed feature film written and directed by Frank Solers. It was filmed in and around Ludington in 2019. The pandemic got in the way and all that stuff. They were done filming, but the pandemic got in the way for screenings and all that stuff. And it is now ready for viewing. So we are going to host the Ludington premiere of this film this Saturday, the 23rd at 7 p.m.
All right, looking forward to that.
Yes.
And $10 and $15, right?
$10 if you get your tickets before Saturday at the door, and $15 at the door. And all the ticket sales go to LACA. The Solers are doing the screening as a mini benefit for LACA as well. So it's great.
That's cool.
So back in 2019, when they were planning to film and all this stuff, they came to LACA and they used our space to hold rehearsals. They had some actors, but they were looking for some local actors and local talent and to fill in some spots within the movie. So there's probably a good 5 to 6 local people. Our own Ed Santarelli makes a cameo appearance, as well as my former office assistant and current bookkeeper, Callie Gilbert. She makes an appearance in the film as well, and a whole slew of other people. I think actually, and I can't remember her name, somebody, Ed, coaxed them in off the street to come in audition, and they actually got a speaking line in this movie. So it was really cool.
Andy, aren't you in it?
I do make a little. I've only watched bits and pieces. They came in and filmed in August of 2019 in the LACA Gallery, and they asked us to bring in some artists because they were filming a gallery reception on like a Monday afternoon or something like that. And we just had people milling around in the background, acting like we were having conversations about art and stuff like that. And I look a little bit younger back then, but good. I'm in there. A number of LACA artists, you can see them in the background. And then the exhibit that was in there is Justin David Gutheson's exhibit that he had in there. And I believe he actually makes an appearance in there talking to some of the the actors about his artwork. And then a lot of his artwork is in there as well.
Oh, this is going to be cool. So you don't want to miss this. It's this Saturday. 7 o'clock, right?
7 o'clock. We're going to open the doors at 6 o'clock, and they're going to kind of do like a little red carpet event. We're going to have some hors d'oeuvres and a cash bar. So we're going to kind of make an evening of it. And then after the movie's over, we're going to keep everybody in their seats. And then Katie is going to do a Q&A session with Frank and some of the actors that are on hand as well.
All right. This is a great interactive.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
And then there's a number of local scenes that are, they've filmed the majority of the movie here in Ludington. So LACA plays a role in it. Barnhart's out at the beach is in there as well a number of times. So yeah, it's a pretty cool movie, and you get to see a lot of local things up on the big screen. So it should be fun.
All right, looking forward to it. You can still purchase tickets on the website, right?
You can purchase tickets online at ludingtonartscenter.org, or you can come in and purchase tickets from at the office. $10 until 2:00 on Saturday, and then anything. I think the online tickets will go until about 6:00,
Okay.
and then if you come in and buy your tickets at the door, there'll be $15.
All right, and 100% goes to LACA. I like that idea. That's very cool. Let's stay on this side of things with the Short Film Festival, right? The Manhattan Short Film Festival.
Yep. Manhattan Short Film Festival starts next Thursday on the 28th. And the Manhattan Short Film Festival is a international film festival that's screened simultaneously for 1 week all across the world. There's viewing places all across the world. And then the Manhattan Short has selected 10 short films. The longest one is maybe like 15 minutes or so. And then they compiled them all, and then we'll screen them. And then when you come to view it, we give you like a survey type card, and you select who you think is the best actor out of all the 10 films and which film you think was the best.
Okay.
And then after, we'll host about 5 screenings throughout the week at LACA. And then we'll compile all those cards, and we'll send them off to New York City, and they'll tabulate them all, and then announce the winner a few days later.
That's kind of cool to be a part of that. I mean, because not every museum and art center or anything is part of that. There is just a number of them, right?
Yeah. So there, you have to register to be part of this and be accepted to be part of it. But there's probably across the world 600 or so locations that are streaming this. For some organizations or places may just show at one time. We're showing it 5 times to accommodate different times for different people's schedules. We have the Thursday is our evening showing at 6:00 on the 28th, and then Saturday we'll show at noon, Tuesday at 1:00. Wednesday at 5:00, and on the Thursday 1:00.
Okay.
And tickets are $10 for that as well.
All right. And 600 locations across the world. That's not a lot.
That is not a lot.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Let's shift gears, Katie. Let's talk about talking about art.
So we're starting a new series called Art Talks, and we're going to do 2 a month starting in October. And it's an opportunity to come and learn. There's a topic, and it's about an hour-long presentation with an opportunity to then have a discussion and ask questions afterwards. And so our very first art talk is going to be about the beginning of modernism with Dr. Dan Connolly. And he's going to talk on Tuesday, October 10th. It starts at 6 p.m., and we're just asking for a small donation, like $5, to come and listen to the talk and participate.
Okay.
And so we're looking forward to, learning about art, having a discussion. So the beginning of modernism will explore mid-19th century European environment and that produced the artist as the subversive genius. So it's something that I don't get to be exposed to all the time and be able to learn about these kind of topics. And I think that we have a lot of LACA members who are artists who would be interested and would want to participate in a discussion. So we're looking forward to it.
All right. What at the end of the day, what do you hope to pull away from that? I mean, what's the one thing? Just engaging in more of that conversation, do you think?
I'm hoping that some people are inspired, and also that we are able to have a bigger understanding of why. So, why certain pieces are important, or why certain artists we study certain artists still.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Today. So both our speakers are professors and have been giving talks on these art history subjects. So they're very knowledgeable and are able, this is something that they have been doing for years and are able to continue to expose a new group of people to it. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I think that's good. And I think you hit it on the nail on the head, is that some art forms have kind of passed us by, went on the wayside, but there has been some that have stuck around for centuries, right? And I think that's pretty cool. I think that kind of conversation very important to have. So looking forward to that. Let's see, when is it? Tuesday, October 10th.
Yep.
So
and that's the first one, and then another one will be 2 weeks later. Again, they'll all be on Tuesdays, all at 6:00. Some of the dates kind of, I think, shift a little bit near the holidays just to accommodate different schedules, but 2 a month, and goes. We've got it all the way scheduled into December, and then we're going to take a pause and bring it back in the spring. So we're really looking forward to. I hope people will take advantage of this opportunity to learn about art and be inspired.
Cool. And this is kind of a new series, right? You haven't done this before.
We have not done this before.
Okay.
Dan Connolly actually did do something similar back when the building was. So when did we move into that building?
Back in 2008.
Okay. So before the performance hall was set up to be able to give a talk like this. We have the technology now to really support a lecture. He's going to have slides. These are talks that, again, he's already developed and given the lectures on. So he's able to bring them and give that presentation. So it is something that they tried a long time ago, but really wasn't successful because we didn't have the technology.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. Looking forward to that. Like a Mother. Andy, what do we got going on there?
So Like a Mother is a locally written music review all about motherhood and the issues of being a mother and all the fun stuff that comes with that. It was written by Claire Ledega. I'm hoping I'm saying her last name correctly, but she's a local person who wrote this musical, and her and a bunch of local talent, singing talent and acting talent will be producing this program coming the 30th of September and the 1st of October.
Okay.
It's $10 a ticket. There are some VIP tables that will be available for purchase. I think they're $45 a ticket for that. But all of the proceeds, all of the funds go towards, will be donated to Cove.
Okay.
They're using our space for this production and benefiting Cove, which is a very worthy organization in our community. So,
yep. And Communities Overcoming Violent Encounters there. Cove has been looking for these fundraising opportunities because they have a lot of costs and costs have risen. So it's cool that LACA and Cove are teaming up together on this. Like a Mother, what's Saturday, October 1st, 2:00, right?
Saturday, September 30th.
September 30th.
At 7:30, and then they're going to have a matinee on Sunday, the 1st at 2:00.
All right,
yep.
$10.
$10, and visit our website to get tickets for that as well.
Very cool. Let's stay with Andy for a moment. Short Notice performing the songs of Patsy Cline.
Yes, Patsy Cline, very popular musician. People always come in. I guess a long time ago, before my time at LACA, there was a Patsy Cline concert, and people are still talking about it to this day. Wow. People come in and ask who that was, and are we doing it again? This is a different performer. So some of our members travel out to Arizona in the winter, and they became friends with the members of Short Notice, and they're a traveling band that does a lot of work out in Arizona during the winter with all the snowbirds and stuff like that. And they're coming to visit the local people, the members here, the LACA members, and they're offering to put this concert on for us. And then all of the proceeds from this concert are going to go to help fund the creativity art kits.
Okay.
So tickets are $25 in advance and $30 at the door, and it's 2 hours of Patsy Cline music, and it should be amazing.
That's cool.
Yes.
Patsy Cline performed here?
Well, no, not Patsy Cline.
But way back.
A Patsy Cline tribute concert.
Oh, that's still cool.
It was still
absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So reinvigorating that and looking at that. coming up when? Wednesday, October 18th.
Wednesday, October 18th. Yep.
All right.
So mark your calendars for that. Should be a blast.
And all of these programs that we're going through, you can purchase tickets on the website,
Yep,
right?
you go to our website, ludingtonartscenter.org, and find the event that you're looking to attend and just follow the link. It'll take you right to purchasing tickets.
All right. If you're just joining us, we're talking with Andrew Skinner, Executive Director for LACA, Ludington Area Center for the Arts, and Katie Provenzano, Program Coordinator for the Arts Center. Katie, let's switch gears and talk about kids and the programs there at LACA. This has been cool because you still have the program about the schools busing kids over to LACA, right?
Yes, we started again yesterday. So, and everything ran smooth, and we're excited to be able to bring that program back. We had about half our kids ride the bus, and half our kids came from Ludington Area Catholic, and a couple of them took Dial-A-Ride, and a couple of them parents dropped off. So you can get to LACA all kinds of ways, but we're trying to make it as easy as possible to get here right after school.
Okay, very cool. And that program, people can still sign up for. The parents can still sign up for kids.
So September's already started, but October still has space, November, December. So please, if you're interested, we're about halfway full in October, so there's still lots of space. And you sign up for all the Tuesdays in the month. So there's actually 5 Tuesdays in October, so it's $25 because it's $5 a day. Mm-hmm. And then you can sign up for all the Wednesdays or all the Thursdays. So please come and look at that program and check it out because it is fantastic. And actually, most of the kids that we have are returning kids who participated last year, loved it, and are back. So we would love to see that we feel like we're on the right track when people want to re-participate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again.
All right, so looking forward to that. Take us through, if somebody hasn't experienced this, what can their kids expect when they go to an event like this?
So let me kind of tell you what happened yesterday. So kids get dropped off. I've got helpers to help me when kids are dropped off from parents or Dial-A-Ride waiting at LACA. And then I actually wait on the other side of the street for the bus because we're the very first stop. So that we didn't have to be the last stop, the kids get dropped off across the street, and then we all walk safely in front of the bus back to LACA. We start with a hand washing and a snack. Kids get to pick their snack and have a Capri Sun to be able to kind of chill out. They usually play a game. Sometimes I'll suggest a game, but a lot of times they have a game they want to play, like charades or little guessing games that they already know how to play.
Okay.
And then about 4:00 we start art, and we went up with Miss Deb Borma yesterday, and she was doing paper mache masks. And like a lot of things, it was misjudged the amount of time it would take to make a mask, and we had a lot of time left.
Okay.
And so a couple kids were making dog keychains, pom-poms. There was 2 little kids that were making a store, and they were using masking tape for their walls.
Okay.
And so the last half of the class was really very self-led, which if you know Deb Borma, that is her style. But we're going to continue that, finish the paper mache mask next week. So that's the advantage to the signing up for the whole month. We can start a project and then let it dry and be able to continue it.
That's cool. All right, looking forward to that. I'm glad you explained that. Well, it gives us that vision as well for investing. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's investing in time, and the kids get to have a lot of fun. So I think that's cool.
These kids were having a blast.
All right.
It was hard to pull them away.
All right, the kids' workshops. And then they could sign up on the website, right?
Yes.
Same thing?
Yes, you sign up on the website. Once you sign up, I'll email out a consent form, which has information on how will your child arrive. We really take safety very seriously, so I want to know how your child is going to arrive, because if for some reason your child doesn't show up as expected, I'm going to give you a call right away. So
Absolutely.
if you had put that your child's going to ride the school bus and your child isn't on the school bus when it arrives, you'll get a call. And sometimes it's, I forgot to tell you, she was sick today.
Okay.
And actually that's usually most of those times, but we want to know right away if something isn't right.
Okay, cool. Great connection between the schools and art, especially extending that art
Yes.
from schools.
Yes.
Let's wrap up by talking about the adult workshops.
So there are so many workshops. You really need to go to either visit us on Facebook. You can find us at Ludington Arts Center or Ludington Area Art Center, or go to our website at ludingtonartscenter.org, because there are so many workshops. I didn't feel like I could talk about them all. We're continuing with modern dance with Amy Christian. She's going to be dancing with us tomorrow at 6 o'clock at LACA. We're going to be indoors. I'm going to have the exhaust fans because I know it's going to be a warm day, but we'll keep it as cool as we can in there. But then she's going to take 2 weeks off. So she's not teaching on September 28th or October 5th. And then she'll start right back up on the 12th. So definitely come tomorrow so that you don't miss out on 3 weeks of dancing. We've got painting workshops coming up with Mary Case this Sunday. We've got adult craft night. We're making 3D light boxes with Deb Borma. We've got animal felting with Sally Grimm. We've watercolor. We've got 2 level of watercolor classes with Rochelle Daniels. We've got clay pumpkin class with Mary Case. We've got, if you missed out on the 150th Ludington cookie decorating class with Angela Rosan, did she drop off some cookies?
She did, and they were gone. They're gone. Sorry. I can't share any with you. I'm sorry.
If you missed out on that class, and she brought in some really cool tools to be able to decorate those 4 cookies, she is going to be offering that again early October. Mary Case is offering her 150th tile class as well in October. And as always, we've got oil painting with Justin every Sunday. So we've got lots of workshops for adults. Please come check us out and see what works in your schedule or what you might be interested in.
All right. Love it. It's great. Katie Provenzano, thanks for taking some time with us.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And Andrew Skinner, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is very good. There's a lot of things happening at LACA, and we want to continue to share that, and we'll do that coming up in a couple of weeks from now.
Awesome.
All right?
Thank you very much.
You got it. It is just after 10 o'clock here on 102.7 WMOM and Hot Country Hits 99.9. Stick around, and if you missed this segment in any way, check it out on our Facebook pages at Hot Country Hits 99.9 or 102.7 WMOM or our YouTube channel as well. It is after 10 o'clock, so I'm out of here. Have a fantastic Wednesday. Enjoy the sunshine that's out there.
Thanks for making us number 1.
The Lakeshore's finest mix of music. Mom FM.
102.7 WMOM.